While driving along a road in southern Brazil, geologist Heinrich Frank notices an unusual hole amidst a modern development. Intrigued by its distinctiveness, he investigates further and makes an astonishing discovery that challenges conventional explanations. These massive tunnels scattered across Brazil's landscape have long puzzled researchers. Originally attributed to early human inhabitants or natural forces, the tunnel's enormous size and claw marks on their walls suggest a different, more mysterious origin. Various research teams in Brazil have ventured into these enigmatic holes to unravel their secrets. Although Frank's encounter is not the first, these strange holes have been observed since the 1930s, gaining more attention in the early 21st century. Notably, geologist Amilcar Adami encountered a similar phenomenon during his travels in Rondônia, an Amazonian state in Brazil, in 2010. As Adami was conducting geological assessments for the Brazilian Geological Survey, he heard stories about an unusual cave system in the region. Driven by curiosity, Adami pursued leads from the locals and eventually discovered a mysterious tunnel in a remote area near the Bolivia-Brazil border. However, he could only briefly observe the tunnel due to the lack of permission from the landowner. Even this cursory examination revealed the tunnel's unusual characteristics, leaving Adami puzzled. With his geological background, Adami understood the typical processes that shape Brazil's landscape over extended periods. However, the tunnel he encountered didn't fit the patterns of common erosion. Its significant circumference and distinct level floor defied conventional explanations. Adami's observations were featured in a 2017 Discover magazine article, shedding light on the ongoing investigation into these mysterious tunnels. These tunnels, seemingly dug by some ancient creature, have challenged scientists to reconsider the origin of these formations. As researchers continue to delve into the secrets hidden within these enigmatic holes, they are uncovering fascinating insights into Brazil's prehistoric past. Heinrich Frank, a geologist, was driving through southern Brazil when he spotted an unusual hole in a modern development. Intrigued by its appearance, he recognized that it didn't seem natural. Lacking the resources to investigate further, he had to leave the tunnel. It would be 5 years before he could return to the area. But by then, he discovered that his peculiar finding was not isolated. In 2008, another geologist named Frank, from Brazil's Federal University of Rio Grande do Sul, stumbled upon a similar tunnel. This incident led him on a journey to uncover the mysteries behind these formations. The tunnels, known as paleobros, were more than just unusual. They raised questions about their origins as they defied explanations from both human activity and natural processes. Despite being a geologist and professor, Frank had never heard of paleobros before. He decided to investigate these formations, climbing into the tunnels to study them up close. He found that some tunnels were adorned with giant claw marks etched into the rock walls, adding to the intrigue. As Frank delved deeper into his research, he began to suspect that the tunnels were created by prehistoric creatures. This was confirmed by the term paleobros, which referred to cavities formed by ancient animals. The tunnels were not isolated instances. They were found in various locations across Brazil. In the state of Rondônia, geologist Amilcar Adami also stumbled upon a strange tunnel and later realized it was a paleobro. These tunnels were not the result of human activity. Instead, they were the work of massive creatures that existed thousands of years ago. The tunnels, often complex networks, were thought to have been created by giant ground sloths, massive mammals that could reach the size of an African elephant. These creatures once inhabited the regions where the tunnels were found. Giant ground sloths balanced on their hind legs to feed on tall vegetation, and their excavation behavior is believed to be responsible for these enigmatic tunnels. Although some experts have also suggested extinct species of armadillos as potential creators of the tunnels, Frank remains passionate about documenting these paleobros. He has identified numerous examples and continues to search for more through photographs and fieldwork. Frank's enthusiasm stems from the realization that these tunnels provide unique insight into prehistoric creatures, and he views his explorations as a way to connect with a world that existed long before our time. In a conversation with Discover magazine, Frank expressed the sensation of expecting to encounter a mysterious creature at every turn. While paleobros are prevalent in Brazil, they are notably absent in neighboring countries. Despite the historical presence of giant ground sloths and armadillos across the continent, these formations are primarily found in specific regions of Brazil, particularly Rio Grande do Sul and Santa Catarina. Uruguay, for instance, lacks these anomalies, and the northern parts of Brazil also seem to have fewer instances. This raises questions about why these structures are concentrated in certain areas and what might account for their distribution. Paleontologist Greg McDonald, an authority on giant ground sloths, offers potential explanations for the geographical concentration. One possibility is that these formations have gone unnoticed in other areas. Alternatively, the absence could be attributed to unsuitable soil conditions that prevented the preservation of such structures. McDonald suggests that it's plausible for North America to harbor a network of paleobros that remains undiscovered until someone with curiosity and interest explores them. Thanks to researchers like Frank, the study of paleobros is gaining attention. Much of Frank's ongoing research involves identifying patterns within these ancient structures. While some formations are simple tunnels, others form intricate networks with multiple entrances and rooms. The diversity in size among discovered paleobros is another intriguing aspect. Frank emphasizes the need to decipher these patterns to infer the creatures responsible for their creation. However, the preservation of paleobros faces challenges. Urban development, responsible for exposing many of these tunnels, also threatens their existence. In some cases, new constructions have been built directly over paleobro sites, while graffiti from modern times now adorns walls with ancient claw marks. Despite such hurdles, geologists like Frank are determined to persist in their research. As these tunnels continue to emerge throughout Brazil, researchers find themselves racing against time to document and study them before they are lost forever. As researchers uncover more of these enigmatic formations, the fascination and urgency to understand their origin and significance grow. With a combination of curiosity, determination, and the hope of preserving the unique glimpse into prehistoric life, scientists are committed to unraveling the mysteries hidden within these paleobros. Thanks for watching. Never forget to like, comment, and share the video, and remember to subscribe and press the bell icon for regular updates.